Hello my friends, welcome back to the bench. Today we're introducing new colors to my paint line with my partnership with Splash Paints. This is more of a paint system, and we're going to go over that in a second. Also introducing today my new colors in my anodized metal line. This is Steel Snow. This is like a white anodized steel. And Burnt Bronze, a beautiful dark bronze. I will show these at the end of the video also. Now, these are tricolors. Now, you're going to see two here per color because it's a system. Step 1, Step 2. The 3 to making the tri is a top coat of a gloss. For this, we're going to be using a 2K topping, a 2K gloss. This is Splash's 2K. You can use any 2K, and you can use mine. Or you can use any gloss you want. You can use the Mr. Gloss, which is another great gloss coat that I do like to use. So any gloss coat on top makes it the third. That's the tri. But with this, you're going to get 2 each color that you order. And I'll show you right now what we're talking about. This is Blue Velvet, and you see 1. And this is Blue Velvet 2. All right, this is step 1. This goes down first. This is your base. This is the color-coded topping. And then for part 3, for the tricolor, you put a clear on top. That's the tricolor. But with this, because you can use any gloss you want, but for the system, you're going to get these 2 when you order the color. This makes the color complete. So that's Blue Velvet. Solar Saffron. That's a pearl yellow. Mystic Mint. Oh, this is the base. It's different from what the color is, so we'll go with this one. This is Electric Lava. This is Purple Haze. Oh, here we go. This is Brunswick Green. This, oh, one more over. This is Fireball Red. And this is Cerulean Teal. All right. Here's what we're going to spray them on. We're going to spray it over black, gray, and white. And that way you guys can see what they look like over different colored primers. All right. So I'm going to spray 2 on camera, but I'm going to show the rest all completely done with the gloss top at the end of the video, so you can choose what you like and you can see all of them completely done. And I'll also at the end of the video show you the 2 new colors added to my anodized color lineup. Also, I want to mention before we hit the booth, a winner will be announced at the end of the video. For those who purchased my metalizer set, let me grab those up here. My metalizers, the full set. Everybody that ordered it was automatically entered into a giveaway. I have the name of that winner. We'll show it at the end of the video. Maybe I'll pop myself on screen and hold up the name to make it official and congratulate the winner. But for now, I'm going to spray 2 colors on camera. Let's go with this Blue Velvet, and let's go with this on the end here, the Cerulean Green. These are 2 completely different looking colors. So we'll show you that. So what we're going to do is you're going to shake them up well, use my paint mixer, and we're going to put base 1 down on all 3 of these colors. Let them dry, and we'll go into base 2, and then we'll go into the gloss, and we'll hit the results. And we're going to use my Swallowtail. For the base, we're going to go ahead with my 0.28 needle size. That's all you really need, because we're going to mist on the base. For the topping, you can go with a 0.5 or even my 0.7 for the gloss. So let me get these shook up. Let's head over to the booth. Let me grab the spoons, and let's get started. All right, first up is Blue Velvet. I went ahead and just put it right into the cup. It's pre-thinned, so you are good to go. Let me get this off camera here. Let's see what we got. All right, we're good. We are at 18 PSI. We're going to just mist this on lightly. You're not going to see anything here in the black just yet. Let that flash off, meaning, oh, you can see a little bit of blue right there. Let that flash off, meaning let it dry about a minute, 2 minutes tops. You need each layer to dry, so mist everything on lightly. This is the gray. You can kind of see the purple bluish tint here that we're getting. So let that sit. Let's go in with the white. You want each layer to dry. You don't want it to go over wet, because then the top layer, if it hits the bottom layer before it's dry, it pulls itself because it stretches to dry as it dries, and it ends up pulling cracks and whatnot for the top layer. All right, so this should be dry. Very light layers means it's going to dry quickly anyway. You know, make sure there's no dust on here. Here we go. Now you're going to see the color start to come in. Next level. I'm blowing off air, by the way. That's air just coming out. All right. Third on the white. I mean, the second layer on the white. Now you're going to get drastically different results with certain colors. Depends how transparent the color is to start with. And this is going to dry dull. It's not going to dry shiny like you're seeing. But you can kind of get an idea of what we're looking at for the color in the end. Alright, that's that. Let that dry. Let's go in for the gray. Beautiful. And this is a little shiny still, so I'm going to flash dry this with the air. Now it's getting dull. See, if you have no shiny spots, that means it's dry, because it's a dull, matte base. All right, now we can go ahead on top of the white. All right, so all three are done. We're going to let these dry. Right, this is starting to dry. See when it's getting dull? That's what we're going to end up looking at. You'll see it when I put the next coat on. All right, so let me clean this out, get the next color, and then we'll move on after that to the top coat. All right, next up is the cerulean teal. Here we go. Over black first. Ah, that's nice. All right, let that dry. Yeah, we'll do white next one. I picked up the white. Let's do the white. Oh, there's all hairs on it. Where is my brush? Hold on, guys. Here's what you want to use. Tamiya's anti-static dusting brush. All right, here we go. Again, one layer is good. We'll come back for that, let it dry. All right, let me dust this one off. I'm trying to do both hands at once here. But this thing really does the job. Simple tool like that. Ah, it looks good over the gray. You can kind of see the tint there. Here is it over black. Let's go ahead. Another coat. Blow it off here. Make sure there's no dust. Here we go. Coming in. Probably one more layer will do it. Back to the white. There's that. Here's the gray. Blow it off. Oh, compressor's kicking in. Nice color there. If you want to see the difference in white, you can see it right there. It's white. That's it over the white. You can see it right there. All right, here we go. One more coat. Should do it. Again, this will dry. It looks nice and glossy, but it's going to dry a matte color. That's our base. Done. All right, let's go with the white. If you can get the angle just right, you can see where it has a nice wet look, and you are good to go over the white. And then finally the gray. There we go. Beautiful. Nice. Even. It's going to dry dull. I'll give you show you what it looks like dull. You're going to see it next in this next set. See it? There we go. All right, let me clean this out. Let these dry. We're going to go in and put step 2 on top. All right, next up is step 2 with the blue velvet, number 2. You can see it right there. It's pre-thinned. I just loaded the airbrush. We are ready to go. Let me hit this with a little dust brush here. See if I can keep these dust free before we hit the old airbrush here. Okay, you're going to go over it. Same as before. I'll get a little closer and a little slower the further in we get. All right, let's go back. You can see it is still dull, but it's getting that blue tone. All right. Compressor is on again. All right. I think 3 layers is the charm here. So let's go back. I'm going to air dry this off a little bit, flash it off. I can see it's already dull. In person, you'll see real shiny. That means it's still a bit wet. When you get to the semi-gloss look, you should be safe to go. All right, we're going to go in for the final coat for this particular layer. Right, that will actually get back to a dull look. Then the gloss will make it stay that look. Now, if you're wondering, I'm doing all the different color bases, is because it's going to look completely different. The black for this is how it's supposed to look. There we go, that's over the white. All right, let me clean this out. We'll do the next color. All right, next up is step 2 for the cerulean teal. Just put it in. Hold on, let me grab it. All right, we're good. Let me go ahead and dust these off. Beautiful color, look at that. It's over the white right there. That's the black. You can see it has a completely different look over the black. All right, so let's go to town. There we go, first layer. Over white. I'm trying to get these angles so you guys can see this. Well, that's a good quick layer. All right, over the gray. All right, back in black, AC/DC. We're going to flash this off a little bit. It looks pretty good. All right, same as the other one. Going to go in for layer number 2. Now we're getting there. All right. Layer 2. Dry this off. That's layer 2. All right, we're going to go back in for layer 3. This one isn't quite dry, so we're going to flash this off with the airbrush. But if you're doing more pieces than I am, these 3 pieces, by the time you get back to the beginning, it's dried. It takes about 2 minutes. I'm doing all this in real time, you know. All right, let's go in hard. Let's go in close. Get that wet look. Go a little slower as you go across. Look at that. All right, over the white. You're going to go down like a little step. You can see as you're overlapping and keeping it shiny all the way down. This is the gray. There you go. All right, I'll let this dry. And we're going to go ahead and put the gloss on top. And I got a bonus on screen. We're going to show the red. We're going to put the gloss over the Fireball red. All right, let me clean this out. We'll come back. And we're going to start with the top coat, the tri-coat, the gloss on top. It's going to look beautiful. All right, the exciting final step. I mixed the 2K. Let's pour some in here. Which one is this? This is my 0.7. As I said, 0.5 or larger, you will be good. As I said, we're going to show a color I sprayed off screen. Fireball red. I just dusted it off. Here we go. I like to put on my 2K after two layers. I mean, after one layer, I like to go in heavy. And there we go. This stuff is awesome. It levels out. Look at that. All right. Once again, I'm using a lot of air. As you can tell, the compressor is running. The bigger the nozzle, the more air you're going to use. This stuff goes on great. It makes you look like a real pro. It just levels itself off. It's just beautiful. All right, let me grab the blue. Here we go. Here's a 1. Here's a 2. And here's the third one. Put on a little crinkly and rough looking, but then we went for the kill, so to speak. Here we go. Oh yeah, look at that. All right. Here's a second. Here's a third. All right, so we'll go over these at the bench, each color. All right, let's load it up here. Need a little bit more. I just want to run out on camera. All right, here we are. We're going to do the cerulean teal. Let's make sure it's clean. I bumped it. I'll show you the little spot. Look, I bumped it putting in the dehydrator. I'm upset. I'm very upset over that. There's one. There's a 2. And the third, right behind me. All right, let's go in for the final coat. Ah, nice. Oh, yes. Looks different. It's deeper looking here than the light in the booth. So, lighting will be different at the bench, I imagine. Last but not least, here we go. We're going to clean this out with lacquer thinner. That's how you clean it out. Clean it out right away too, so I got to go do that right away. And also, I got a microphone on here, so let me take this off. I'm going to hit the camera because the microphone's attached. There we go. All right, this is what I've been wearing when I use my 2K and most of my lacquers. This is my Rhino respirator. It's only like 20 bucks. I don't even think it's 20 bucks. Yeah, I put the microphone on, and I can speak through it here. And I just attached it here from the phone. It's in the port right there. So let me grab this out. All right, guys, let's let that dry. We'll meet you back at the bench. We'll go over all of them, including the 2 new anodized colors. We'll see you back at the bench. All right, back at the bench with the results. Check these out. Here is Purple Haze. Most of these look great over the black. That's how I like them. I like a very dark candyish color. That's it over black. That's over white. That's over the gray. Look at that. Awesome. All right. What do we have here? Brunswick. Actually, I can just look at the spoon. I labeled the spoon. It's Brunswick green over black and over gray over white. These are much different looking in person. I wish this contrast of these LED lights showed it more. This is a very bright emerald type green. They all are, actually. I wish you could see the difference. I'm not quite sure why it's showing that way, but it's a beautiful dark green. This is solar yellow, right? Solar saffron. Pearl yellow. This is over white. This is over gray. It didn't come out over black. It just didn't spray properly over black, but you can see the pearl in there. Can you see it? I believe this is a Lamborghini type color. Look at that. All right, next up is Blue Velvet over black. This is over white. This is over gray. Not much of a difference in the white and the gray, but the black, you're getting that deep, shadowy look. Absolutely beautiful. All right, next up is Electric Lava, right? Yep. Yes. Here we go. Electric Lava over black. White. Where's the gray? This the gray? Yep. And gray. Beautiful pearlescent orange looking. Oh, wow, that is awesome. All right. Next up is Cerulean Teal. It's a much darker. I bumped it putting in the dehydrator. It's a much deeper, brighter green in person. I think the lighting is really screwing us up today, guys. I wish you could really see. Maybe I'll do some contrast photos in my community section. You know, well, you can see the difference when I hold that up. All right, here we go. Fireball Red over black. Fireball Red over gray. Fireball Red over white. And these all have a little bit of a pearlescence to it. And I experimented by putting a ton of layers of the base coat to get it a little darker. And I got it a little darker here. You can see it there. And you can also put more layers on top of the top coating and darken it up. Look at that. Beautiful color. Wow. Just beautiful. And then the last one is Mystic Mint over black. Oh, this is completely different. What's this? White. Oh, that's different too. So all three of these came out really different. They're actually much different shade in person. I wish you can see the difference. It's not too close to that one or the other one. You can see it there a little bit. But yeah, it looks totally different in person. But a beautiful color nonetheless. Now, you can mix and match. Think about it. You can spray any of these. If you get a few of these or if you get the set, you can spray them over different bases. You're going to get all kinds of beautiful different results. You can use the step 2 as a candy over whatever base you want on your own. Just spray them all over silver, I guess, and just get a standard candy look. But this is a beautiful system, a tricolor system. Step 1, Step 2, Step 3 is your clear. You can use any clear you want. I use 2K for this, but you can use any clear you want. I think these are just a beautiful, professional, superb looking color. If you've seen them in person, they're even nicer than I can imagine to show you here at the bench with this weird lighting. That I can ask a professional how I can get the lighting to be more accurate. So something's going on. But let me show you. Let's part the Red Sea here. And I'll show you my other new colors. All right. I'm going to reach behind me and grab them. And they magically appear. Here we go. This is Steel Snow. This is an anodized white metal. Check it out. Look at that. Now, it's got a gray tint to it. This is over white. But the only way you can get it to look like, I asked a few professionals what a white steel is, and it does have a gray tint to it. So that is white steel, anodized white metal. I mean, this would look great on the Grandad, you know, the base. Look at that. It would just add such character instead of just plain old white. And I tried a pearl white. It looked like a car. It just didn't look right. And we got this mix down where I got it to look like an anodized metal. This is over gray, white gray, and this is over black. So not much of a difference. You're going to get your brightest tone if you want the white effect over a white primer. Look at that. Steel Snow. It's just an awesome must-own color if you're building these mechs with white suits and you want it to look much better. This would be a much better base. You know, look at that. I just love it. A color I've always wanted, an anodized white. Oh, yeah. All right, and the next one is Burnt Bronze. This is over black. Is this an incredibly beautiful color or what? This is over white. I mean, you're going to get a totally different tone. This is over gray. The gray's a little darker. Let's put that in the middle. Gray, white, black. But I like it over the black. Look at that. It's like this burnt iron metal color. But it started out as a bronze, and I ended up with a burnt bronze for the title because I think it describes it beautifully. Look at that. So those are two new colors added to the anodized metal line. If you guys are collecting that line, I'll reach up here for them. That's the anodized line. And you want to add to the collection of those, these two have just been released. Burnt Bronze, Steel Snow, a must. Get 2 bottles if you must. This is a must-own color. Anyway, there you go, guys. That is the release of my all-new tricolors. They are just beautiful. Look at them. So I'll put a link below where you can grab these. It's, again, at Splash. We might do another giveaway with this. Haven't decided yet, but I'll let you know. We'll keep everybody's name who purchases the paints. Now, I'm going to flip the camera back this way. I'm going to show my face, announce the winner of who bought the full set of my Metalizer set, and we're going to give that away right now. All right, my friends, here we are, spun around, wearing my Dream Theater shirt. The winner of the 3 items, the gun tank, the Gundam base special edition. This is out of Japan, right from the Gundam base, and the double airbrush set, the Celestial Dragon collection from the Mobius collection. This is from Gallery. Beautiful limited edition set. All 3 are yours. Scott Lesinski. I'm pretty good at that, right? My name is pretty tough to pronounce. You are the winner, Scott. We have your info because you wanted the paints from us. We have your address and everything, so I'll pack this up and get it out sometime this week. The gun tank is even the limited one that has the lighting inside it, so I threw in these batteries. It's got little watch batteries to power the lights inside of that too, so you make sure you see those when you get it. But Scott, you are the winner. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and buying my paint. I greatly appreciate it. And to everybody who did. Everybody who bought my paint, and of course, everyone's going to buy these new lineup. Very proud of these tricolors. They are beautiful. I think you'll like them. It'll complement the other paints in the line. I point up because that's where I got them in front of me on the wall. And I think you will really do some wonderful stuff with this. And let me know As a lot of you guys email me and send me little chats, and you show me what you're doing with the paint, and I'm blown away by all of it. You guys are just awesome. And I'll be thinking about what I'm going to do for my next colors. Maybe we'll do color shifts. A lot of people seem to like color shifts. We'll decide. We're going to work on another batch. And also, I got more colors coming to my limited. Speaking of which, before I say goodbye, my Steel Apple will be back in stock tomorrow. If you're watching this video when it premieres on Saturday. But this will be back in stock tomorrow. I know I'm going to meet up with Gundam Pros and Walter and drop off another batch of the Steel Apple, which is very popular. Beautiful color. And we're going to work on other colors in this lineup. Maybe some more greens and some lighter blues instead of the dark. And coming up soon, I got some nice new paints in stock. Mr. Color Ultra Metallic. Look at this. Brand new. 1 and 2. Silver and gold from Mr. Color. Love them. They don't come out with new colors too often. So I'm pretty excited to test these. I love paint. I love mine. I love theirs. I love paint. So I think you guys are going to be excited to see how these look, because I am. I have no idea. I just got these. So that's coming. And I got my Polished Alloy, which is an old paint I had from a long time ago. Finally got some back. They might be back in stock tomorrow with the Steel Apple. I'll make an announcement on the community page and maybe on Instagram. Anyway, guys, that is it. There you go, Scott. There's your prize package. Thank you guys for watching the video. What more can I say? I'll put a link below for the paints. And any questions, you let me know, or you can ask Sam at Splash. He'll answer your questions too. Anyway, I hope I showed them as good as I could. The colors seem a little off because of the lighting in this room. I don't know. I got to figure it out. But you guys know, you've seen my colors, and they're all beautiful. So anyway, thank you so much, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. God bless you all. You guys are the best. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video, and leave a comment below. And hit the notification bell so you know when we get another video up. I aim for 2 videos a week, and we've been doing that for years now. We're trying to get our numbers to 100,000. We're close. We're going to make it. So thank you so much, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Pausing out.